It's a little bit windy out today. It is absolutely a little bit windy. Maybe I should get on some back streets. Though this might be a great opportunity to test out my windsock. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get into it. Hey, you guys, how the heck is it going? David Hayes with Hayes Moto. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty dang good. We got ourselves a little bit of a dry day, and a day that I actually have managed to get myself off work. Been a busy boy heading into the winter season here, getting stuff wrapped up at work in my IRL job. Of course, if I'm clever, maybe I'll put a little edit in right here. Ooh, look at the lovely shop. This is where all the magic happens, baby. Got ourselves a little kitchen going on there. This is a little Christmas gift project I've been working on for a friend. Nice oak construction with some maple laminations in there, and all my laminations line up. Woo! Your boy's got some skill when it comes to the woodwork, you know? Well, that's kind of like what I do for like a living, you know, like do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've been actually doing that for quite a while now. A little, you could say your boy is pretty dang skilled when it comes to the woodworking, comes to the joinery, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I've been busy doing that, making sure we're getting everything wrapped up heading into these winter months. Making sure everyone's getting their brand new kitchens, their gifts, their thises, their that's. And, you know, if you guys would love to give me a gift this holiday season, your subscription, a like, a bell notification, all that beautiful fun stuff, maybe even a comment, maybe even just like a, hey, Hayes, Merry Christmas, you know? That'd be pretty awesome. I do have a little bit of an additional windsock on my microphone too, so I don't know how the audio is gonna sound. It might sound a little bit muffled. We'll kind of see. If the audio's scuffed, I'm not re-recording it. I'm just gonna try to edit it to make it sound the best it can. Though it is a little bit of a windy day out, so having that additional windsock, maybe it's going to do the job that it's meant to do. Maybe it's not gonna ruin and scuff my audio too much, and maybe it's a nice little addition. It is for a different mic that I had this additional little windsock, so it's not even meant for this the DJI mic that I have in my helmet, but it did fit over it relatively snug, so I figured why the heck not, let's give it a test run and let's get out. And I'd say this is pretty optimal conditions to be testing a windsock in. Depending on how well this is working and what's coming through in my audio, it is I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. It's a little bit windy, a little bit chilly, a little, you know, so. Okay, don't go, van. Thank you. And the roads are a little bit wet, so certainly gotta be mindful. It's a holiday time. People have different things on their mind. They're not thinking of a guy riding around on his motorbike right now, so I'm the last thing people are expecting to see on the road, I'm sure. So gotta definitely be mindful of everybody else. But you know, that's kind of par for the course when you're on the motorbike there. You know, you always gotta be like riding like you're invisible and stuff like that. Riding like you're invisible. And I've been taking this time over the last week here or so, just because content has been a little sparse. It's a little hard to come by, just because of weather and my busy schedule. But it's been a great time to reflect. I mean, we've been going strong on this channel for at least the last 3 months. We're heading into the new year. And I really only got the tail end of the summer and then the fall to really kind of start growing this channel. So heading into this next sort of like coming out of winter and going into spring and summer is going to be my first real full season with this channel. And I'm actually really looking forward to it, but it's really making me contemplate how I want to move into the future. I think we've experienced some pretty good growth in a short amount of time. I've gained about 108 subscribers in 3 months, which is absolutely fantastic. Of course, we've lost a handful here and there. At times it's gone up, at times it's gone down. But I still am extremely happy with the progress that we've made on this channel so far. And I'm really excited to see what we can do after, another full season of riding is under our belt, and kind of what sort of growth that we can experience through that, the near future, the upcoming future. But it does make me reflect. I'm really happy on the sort of variety of content I have and kind of my ability to cover it. And though I'm still figuring it out and, still having to learn how to present things best, and also learn from myself too, I'm still gaining my own personal skill as a rider as well. I'm gaining my skill as a content creator. I'm having to wear a number of hats that it's fun, it's exciting, but there's a lot to contemplate when it comes to that, I guess, is ultimately what I'm trying to get to. And like for instance, one of the big things that I'm interested in bringing to this channel eventually is I do want to bring my face onto this channel. And I was thinking of doing more of a face reveal at a time when there'd be more of come on, Hayes Moto, show us your face sort of thing. And, I kind of thought that would be something to kind of build up hype or kind of whatever, farm subscribers off of that thing or something like that. But I'm also starting to kind of think that, maybe to just bring my face to the channel naturally anyways, and not necessarily have it at any sort of, when we hit 500 or when we hit 1,000, which originally my plan was when I hit 1,000, I was going to bring my face to the channel. I thought would be a good point. Use that as the goal to kind of hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, but there's really no reason for me to not have my face on the channel. I try to ride things clean. I'm not out here being a hooligan. I understand why certain riders definitely have chosen to keep their face off their channel because of the style of riding that they do, or because of just how they act on the street. And I'm not I'm not throwing any shade at any of those people. I love those, like the Jixer Bras out there and whatnot. I love watching those content creators. But I'm not them. I don't have their skill level. So for one, I shouldn't be out there riding like that. And two, that's just not, I don't think that's the content that is for me to put out there. So with the style of content that I think that fits me, I think it fits better to have a face to the brand instead of being a faceless channel. I'm not trying to hide who I am. Now, in my local town, it's kind of interesting. A number of people do recognize me, whether I'm on my bike or walking around or whatever. People I know personally that know that I ride, and so they know who I am, and whether they follow me or not a lot of people do, but they at least know. where I guess there's some anonymity with the rest of the world, which is kind of nice. I do like that, but at the same time too, I don't know. You know, I don't really need it. I don't need to hide behind anonymity. You know, like, I'm a good-looking guy, so why not have some camera presence? You know, if I do say so myself, I'm a good-looking guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm ugly as f***, but I got confidence. I think I'm decent. You know, at least I don't feel, like, nervous to, like, get onto camera. You know, I'm not, like, afraid to be in front of camera at all, and the camera. And yeah, you know, I don't know. It just seems like there's more reason to be in front of the camera than not in front of the camera. You know? It just seems to me like it would be better for the content to have a face to it than not, you know? And maybe even, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever get sponsors. I don't know if I'd ever get to the point to get the channel big enough to get sponsors. But I feel also when it comes to, like, getting companies to want to do any sort of brand or sponsorship deal, not to say they wouldn't do it to a faceless rider, but I think that they'd be more willing to do it to someone who's putting their face out there, who also, I guess, the style of content, you know, it's a marketable style of content that I'm trying to put out there, you know? It's something that's brand friendly, it's beginner friendly, it's, I don't know. It's not hooliganism. As much as I love being, you know, if I could ride like a hooligan, well, I maybe wouldn't put it online because I'm not looking to get arrested. But if I could ride like a hooligan and get away with it, then sure, why not, you know? But I just can't. I just can't do that, man. Like, that's just not who I am, bro. That's not where I'm at with my skill level. And maybe even if I was there with my skill level, if I did have it on camera, probably a very good chance I would not post it, you know? Or if I did post it, it'd maybe be, I don't know. I'd want to try to be slightly disassociated with it. So, because again, I'm not looking to be my own brand risk. I'm also not looking to, as much as I love that style of content, I got nothing personally against it. That's just, again, not what I'm looking to put out there. So yeah, I don't know. Thinking out loud instead of annoying my friends. These are things that I think about with the channel, so I might as well bring them to the channel. I haven't really gotten to ride or vlog, and I mean, I'll be honest, like, there's a little, I know there's the Father's Chopper series, and that's in my garage, and I can do that at any time. Again, I think that'd almost be easier to do with my face on the camera, or even if I ever went shopping or went into a dealership. Like, you know, I watch, what's his name, Matthew Wood, what's that? I can't remember his handle. But I mean, like, you know, a young guy, great motovlogger, you know, has a lot of presence. Whether you like his mascara or not, whatever, who cares? It doesn't bother me, but but I like his presence, man, and I think a lot of that is because he's, you know, sometimes he's the voice behind the camera. But he also, you know, is not afraid to be in front of the camera. Of course, he comes from more of the TikTok side of things. But there's plenty of TikTok riders that are, or TikTok content creators or whatever, that are like faceless creators, you know? And it's like, whatever. Not, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of faced rider creators too. But it's like the common thing for people to just hide behind their helmet. Which, again, I don't mind that, but I also don't mind building more of a connection with people that rock with my content. And, you know, for you guys to know what my face looks like, you know, to be able to maybe do more intimate filming sessions, Also, I think being able to do things more sporadically, you know, I can kind of do more like selfie stuff, or, you know, I don't know. I think it just opens up more of an avenue, and there's more of a reason to have my face on this channel, my face on camera, than to not, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's really what's kind of going through my head. And again, I think going back to that Father's Chopper series, there's a little bit of like laziness there. There's definitely a little bit of laziness there. I want to be out riding, you know, not necessarily wrenching. I still got a wrench on this thing. I was thinking to repair my body panels and, I don't know, do some thises and that's. I know definitely I need to do some maintenance. It could definitely use a fluid change out the oil and stuff like that. Yeah, I've just been lazy. And also with the Father's Chopper, I'm a little ill-prepared and a little underfunded. You know, so that's kind of something too. I want to wait. As busy as I have been with work, unfortunately, prior to that, it wasn't overly busy. As to why I also was able to bang out a fair bit of content there for a bit was I really wasn't doing too much, which was nice, but also not really the best for the bank account. So definitely just kind of keeping a tight budget. It's always that way in the holiday season. Still always try to save, have a little bit of something for some fun. But yeah, you know, things are just a little bit tight right now, and yeah, I think once we get a little bit more, I don't know, actually, you know what, I'll probably like film another one of those real soon. I mean, it'll probably just be like me washing the bike more than anything, getting all the grime off of it, and probably another real like just sit down personal talk storytelling session, but we'll probably get back into that and do that and do sound. Do I want to wait in this? I don't know. Probably we're gonna wait in this, but I know I'm gonna fog up, so I'm gonna like probably flip my helmet visor. Yeah, fog it up. Alright. Made it through that. Whew, these roads are a little slick. A little slippery, especially in that roundabout there. I was a little bit worried about getting through that. I didn't want to dump the bike. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, we'll probably do another like Father's Chopper series real soon here, just because I think there's still some more crappy weather in the forecast, and I do have a little bit of time off for Christmas, New Year's, which is always a traditional shutdown this time of year, so we'll have a little bit of time to myself to relax and to kind of do the things, do a boo boo, and yeah, kind of looking forward to that. It was like nice to not put together some content on the channel. It was nice to kind of take a break from things, especially just with how busy I've been, and kind of fun to just kind of like hang out and game. Been gaming that Marvel's Rivals game. Marvel's Rivals, Marvels, I don't know. Been gaming on that game a little bit, just a little bit. And yeah. So it's kind of been nice. It's been nice to just relax and kind of take a week off from the channel. However, it's also been awkward. It's awkward because I do like watching the analytics. Sorry, not statistics, the analytics. And, you know, it's been kind of shitty watching numbers go down and kind of like, oh man, where, you know, normally I'm used to watching numbers go up. But that's okay. That's okay, because life is about balance, and I can't live by my analytics. You know, who cares? Who cares about the numbers? Because it's not about the numbers. It really isn't about the numbers. I just get excited by numbers because I'm kind of weird that way, I guess. You know, it's kind of my thing. It's kind of just my thing. But yeah, it has been a little bit weird not posting on the channel and just kind of relaxing on it. And kind of just accepting the fact that, like, you know, there's not too much I can do. You know, again, I could do the Father's Chopper series, but I just been a little too busy. And again, like, I need to be researched going into that. I got all the manuals there and stuff like that, so there's no reason for me to necessarily need to, like, fumble around. Like, I absolutely can, you know, educate myself on that, so I should definitely make sure I do that before I go and crack into things. And yeah, so that's that. I also need to film something for a friend, but it's kind of like I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today. You know, I was just gonna go out for a short walk because I also need to get my dogs out, because with all this cruddy weather, you know, my one female, she's cool with the rain. In fact, she loves it. But my old boy, he is not a fan of the rain. Even when we got a jacket on him and whatnot, he can only take the cold for so long, and then he's just not a happy camper. So, not to say don't go for walks in the rain. Just, you know, we try to avoid them. Try to keep ourselves comfortable and dry. You know, they say animals are like their owners, and I'm a little bit fair weather, he's a little bit fair weather, so. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the vlog here. I'm gonna continue a little bit of riding around. I might do a little bit more filming for my friend. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm enjoying riding. Roads are a little bit slicks, and, you know, I don't want to take a spill today. I really gotta stop saying you know. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing fantastic. David Hayes with Hayes Moto. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Make me a happy camper this holiday season. Let me know what you guys are up to for Christmas. You hanging out at home, you going to visiting family. What is it you're up to? What is it that's on your Christmas wish list this year? And yeah, hopefully hopefully I will catch you guys all again real soon with another one or something. But you guys all take her easy, keep it fantastic, ride safe, and peace the fuck out. All right.